I've spent the last decade immersing myself in finance, a degree, an accounting qualification, then a career in investment banking. And what surprised me most through all of it is this. Most people don't feel poor because they don't earn enough. They feel that way because of 9 small habits they repeat every day. So in this video, I'll walk you through all 9 and exactly how to break free. Let's dive in. Number 1, the space edit. I don't know about you, but my environment really affects my mood. A few days ago, I walked into my home office after a long day and just stood there. Notes everywhere, papers from a year ago, a mug, random cables everywhere. No wonder I feel chaotic. I'm literally surrounded by chaos. There's research that backs this up. Clutter increases cortisol and your stress hormone. Honestly, you don't need a study to tell you that. You can probably just feel it. So I started doing something really small every evening before finishing work. 2 minutes. Just clearing my desk. Not deep cleaning, just resetting. Over time, your space starts to feel intentional, curated, like someone with their life together. Start small. Clear just your desk today. Remove one thing and see how it feels. Number 2, the micro luxury. People who seem genuinely at ease with money, it's not that they spend more. It's that they experience things more deeply. That's the difference. A study tracked 2,500 adults. People who focused on experiences reported higher happiness. A $5 coffee enjoyed slowly can buy more satisfaction than a $500 gadget. The habit isn't spending more. It's paying more attention to what you already have. A proper mug instead of a travel cup. A candle while you work. Music while you cook. I realized how much of my day I was just getting through. Eating lunch whilst answering emails. When I treated one small part of my day as worth savoring, it made a huge difference. Feeling rich isn't about how much you have. It's about how much you notice. Noticing is free. Number 3, the morning handcuff. How do you spend the first few moments of waking up? Eyes open, phone in hand. Before sitting up. Before water. Before knowing what day it is. Research shows checking your phone within 5 minutes of waking raises stress hormones for hours. It's like starting every day already overdrawn. Emotionally, mentally, before breakfast. I did this every morning for years, scrolling through emails before my feet hit the floor. I'd carry that low-level panic all day. Everything I needed to catch up on. The habit is simple. Don't check your phone for the first 15 minutes after waking. 15 minutes, because anything longer can feel unrealistic if you're just getting started. 15 minutes belongs to you before the world gets in. That really does make a difference. Number 4, the freedom block. Here's something that took me a while to realize. You can have money in the bank and still feel like you don't have money if you don't have time. Every evening accounted for, every weekend was just recovery from the week. I was technically doing fine financially. But exhausted doesn't feel rich. We'll spend hours saving $50 on a flight, then 0 hours protecting our free time. The habit, block 1 hour a week, minimum, where no productivity is allowed. Not exercise, not meal prep, not catching up on anything, actual guilt-free time off. A walk with nowhere to be. A book just because. Sitting in a cafe doing nothing. I actually put it in my Google Calendar like a meeting. So it's blocked time. If your life feels rushed, it doesn't matter how much you make. You won't feel rich. Number 5, the pause test. There's probably something in one of your tabs right now, and you've probably convinced yourself that you need that thing. Yeah. Research shows 64% of people who make impulse purchases end up regretting them. So here's a tiny habit that costs nothing. The 24-hour rule. Any non-essential purchase, you wait 24 hours before buying it. That's it. Sometimes you forget completely, which tells you everything. Sometimes you still want it. Buy it. I've been doing this for years. It's saved me thousands, maybe tens of thousands. Not because I stopped buying things, because I stopped buying things I didn't really want. Number 6, the have list. You've probably heard of gratitude journaling. This is a similar idea, but for your spending. At the end of your day, write down 3 things you paid for that you actually used or enjoyed. The gym, Spotify on your commute. You stop seeing your money as something disappearing. You start seeing it working for you. Most people only think about money when it's leaving. A bill, a payment, a balance dropping. When you start logging the return, even small things, that association shifts. You're not someone who's constantly spending. You're someone whose money is buying a life. Number 7, the evidence list. This is one I'm actively working on right now. Most people walk around feeling behind, even when they're actually making progress. I hit a goal and immediately move the goalpost. Finish something and focus on what's missing. So I keep what I call an evidence list. Whenever something good happens, I write it down. Tough workout evidence. Published a video I was nervous about, evidence. Saving money, evidence. You're building a case to yourself. Proof that you're moving forward even when it doesn't feel like it. Your brain is really bad at remembering wins. It's wired to focus on threats and gaps. Whenever I doubt myself or feel behind, I just look at that evidence list. Every time I'm surprised by how much is there. Progress I'd completely stop noticing. It takes 10 seconds to add an entry. But over time, it changes how you see yourself. Number 8, the rich script. There's a phrase you probably say all the time. I can't afford that. Sounds harmless, right? Maybe even responsible. Here's what actually happens when you say it. You're telling yourself you don't have options. Psychologists call this self-perception theory. We build identity from the words we say aloud. Compare that to, that's not a priority right now. Same outcome, you're not buying it, but now it's your choice. You could afford it, but you're just choosing not to. For the next week, catch yourself about to say, I can't afford that, and swap it out. Swap it for, that's not a priority right now. Just that. Every time. And number 9, the future bet. This one is the deepest of all 9. Here's what nobody tells you about feeling rich. It's not about what you have right now. There's a version of you in the future. More skilled, more confident, more free. The gap between who you are now and that person that's where not enough often lives. But when you're actively investing in that future version, learning, building skills, you close that gap. And you start to feel richer before those results even show up. The habit. Once a week, do something for your future self. It doesn't have to be big. Read a chapter that stretches you. Watch something that teaches you. Go for a walk that clears your head. Feeling rich is not about what you have. It's about knowing you're progressing. And that feeling, it can start today. That's it. 9 tiny habits. None require you to earn more or spend less. All of them shift how you experience your life. That's where the feeling of wealth actually lives. Before you go, let me run through all 9 one more time. Really quickly. 1, the space edit. Clear your physical environment for 2 minutes every evening. 2, the micro luxury. Experience one small thing deeply today, fully and slowly. 3, the morning handcuff. First 15 minutes, there, no phone. That's the whole habit. 4, the freedom block. 1 hour weekly. Non-negotiable. Only yours. 5, the pause test. 24 hours before any non-essential purchase. Simple, powerful. 6, the have list. 3 things your money bought you today that you actually used. 7, the evidence list. 1 win logged every day. 10 seconds. Changes everything. 8, the rich script. Swap I can't afford it for that's not a priority right now. And 9, the future bet. Once a week, do one thing for your future self. None of these cost money. All of them change how your life feels. That's the whole game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week.